Ancient Greek culture is well known and appreciated around the world, which is not a surprise since the Greek civilization was endlessly interesting in many fields. For example, philosophy and science in general, architecture, and especially art. Greek culture was a foundation of modern Western cultures. Another thing that made Greeks that interesting is the religion. Nowadays, a little bit weird, but back then, it made the perfect sense to them. Anyhow, their beliefs inspired many artists around the country to make the most beautiful art. They were making temples, sculptures, paintings, and many other things in the name of their gods. Many of those artworks are lost forever, but some of them are saved completely or partially that we can admire and enjoy in them, even they are made more than 2,000 years ago. One of the greatest masterpieces from the Greek culture is definitely Nike, Victory of Samothrace. Nike was a goddess of victory, messenger to the gods, and also called the wind goddess. This wonderful artwork dates from 190 BCE. It's made of Parian semi-white marble, and it has 2.75 meters itself and 5.5 meters with the base. It's called Nike of Samothrace because it was found on the island in the North Aegean Sea, which is called Samothrace. She was placed in the sanctuary of the gods. We can see the parts of the ship where she was standing on. It's believed that her statue is made in the name of successful sea battle. We also can see her triumphantly step forward movement and wet wind-blown dress that clings to her body, where we can guess that the battle was happening during the strong storm. Her wings are extended back in flight with a feather pattern. This is not the only statue of Nike. On the other artworks, she's usually presented with the wings and with the long folded dress as well, as we can see it here on the Nike adjusting her sandal. But the beautiness of the Nike of Samothrace, even she doesn't have a head nor arms, it's really specific. It's hard to believe that rain and wind can be presented on a marble. Nike's dress is wet and transparent, where we can see her belly and chest through it. Her dramatic forward movement with the right leg slightly bent, covered with a couple of layers of folds, looks so powerful. And her left leg behind, covered with the tiny wet layer of tunic, looks extremely strong. It's simply amazing how ancient Greeks developed their imagination. It's really rare to see that in other cultures, that woman's body presented in this way. Despite the fact that she was a goddess, the artist needed a live woman model to make these perfect curves from the marble. This is obviously that Greeks were appreciated art, but we should think about how citizens of Samothrace were feeling when they got this wonderful statue after they won that battle. We probably never know the mixed feelings of proudness, happiness connected with their religious beliefs while they were looking at this wonderful statue. For the last 120 years, millions of people every year are going to the Louvre to spend a couple moments with Nike of the Samothrace, where they can enjoy in her beauty.